batteries, bike to e-bike conversions, battery diagnosis and repairs, mid-drive conversion kits, ready-made e-bikes, service and repair. Get in touch today at lebikes.co.uk or call or WhatsApp 07355 301 029. Hey everybody, what is up? My name is Liam Angel, aka Straight Shooting LJ, and welcome to another LE Bikes vlog. Now I know it's been a while, but you know what? Something interesting kind of caught my eye recently, and it was an article from Cycling Scotland. Cycling Scotland shared on Facebook. Drivers from Parks Coach Company in Hamilton recently out on their bikes as part of a road user awareness training session said that the idea being to gain first-hand awareness of at-risk road users and guidance on how to drive more safely around people cycling. Now, this becomes interesting because of one of the things that was said. And one person who was a driver of 54 years and a bike rider of 66 years said, and I quote, "No one should be allowed near driving lessons or license until and unless they've undertaken a comprehensive cycling proficiency course / test, clarifying that they mean a proper cycling course, not just a school age basic type of proficiency to road safety in the UK, and would be requiring all motorists to spend time cycling on public roads." The York Cycle Campaign agreed with the positive impact such training can have, helping road users be more aware of how others experience the roads. Likewise, they agreed with a comment saying it would also help for road users to experience sitting in a truck cab. Now, very, very interesting comment there about nobody should be allowed near a driving license or even near driving until they've completed a comprehensive cycling course. I, in part, am in agreement with this. I'm not a fan of kind of forcing anyone to do anything, but it is one of them ones where I have been personally the victim of a hit and run within the last couple of years, and that was not a pleasant experience at all. And for me, also as well, a couple of years before that, back in early 2022, I was knocked off my bike by someone not taking due care and not looking before they opened their door. So before they opened their car door on a busy high street. So I do very much agree that motorists need to be a lot more aware of cyclists. At the same time, cyclists need to be taking these classes as well, because there are a lot of reckless cyclists. I mean, just this morning, I've got children, and just this morning on my way back from the school run, it was a case of I was crossing a roundabout. I was halfway through crossing a roundabout. A cyclist comes right across me, and a car that was about to turn as well, she's carried straight on going through as the motorist was pulling out to go to the left, and I'm pulling out to go to the right. She sees both of us pull straight out and could have caused an accident. So there's an example of a cyclist being at fault and not having that awareness, and she could easily have caused an accident. Or if there was a bus coming straight through, she could have gotten knocked off. So it is one of them ones where cyclists do have to have that awareness, but motorists definitely need a lot more awareness and need to be more considerate to cyclists. I said, that's why I was kind of part in favor, part kind of against forcing, because it's very much a two-way street. But it goes towards that kind of 70-30 realm that in favor of cyclists or against motorists, if you will, because they're in a motorized vehicle that can cause a lot more damage if they hit something or someone than a cyclist, even someone on an electric bike. So I do think that, and I've said before, that cycling proficiency, I think, is absolutely key. And I think that everybody needs a more kind of rounded, holistic, if you will, understanding of the highway code. Stuff like always giving way to the right on a roundabout. Stuff like not running red lights. Stuff like yellow light meaning slow down, not speed up to try and beat the red. It's stuff like that. Also, stuff like cycling on the pavement all the time. You're putting others at risk. So there's a lot that can be done in terms of cycling proficiency. And as was said by the rider that I quoted, it's a case of there's a lot more to it than just the basic cycling proficiency. Even stuff like occupying the right lane, not jumping out in front of a car and expecting them to slam on the brakes. No. And at the same time, there's a lot of motorists that need to not be. I mean, the amount of times that I've been cycling down the road and all of a sudden the car's turned left, not indicated, and I'm right behind them having to slam on my brakes. And it's like, that's not my fault. I'm keeping the chevron behind them because I don't know what they're going to do. But yet they're still not indicating and turning. And remember, they're coming right across the cycle lane to have to turn left as well. And without indicating, without even looking, it's just a sharp turn. And that kind of thing really, really does irritate me. I mean, there's a lot of people who are not patient on roundabouts. I mean, I had an incident. I had an incident with when I had my kids on one front, one on the back, and this was probably about 4:30 in the evening. We're coming across a roundabout, and we've clearly indicated with the right hand signal that we're turning right and going round the roundabout. We waited until it was clear. But then we're coming round the roundabout, and this car literally comes up right beside us. And it's like, no, it's like, dude, what are you doing? It's like, I have children on here. It's like, and the lack of patience. And bear in mind, this person was behind us. And it's just a lack of patience and a lack of understanding. And this kind of thing, I definitely think would be eradicated by an intensive cycling proficiency course. Because, as said, it's the old saying of, to really understand someone, you got to walk a mile in their shoes. You won't fully understand what it's like to be a cyclist, the associated risks, the concerns, without actually getting on a bike and doing it. And there's a lot of people who are actually scared to cycle, especially here in London. A lot of people are scared to cycle because of motorists. I've spoken to a number of people who are like, oh, no, yeah, I would cycle in London, but I'm a little afraid of I'm a little afraid of other motorists. And they think it's dangerous to cycle in London, which to an extent it is, but you obviously got to always have your wits about you. I mean, I was cycling cross city in Oxford when I was about 9, 10, 11. So I've had a lot of experience of that, and between Oxford and London, I've had the experience of those two cities, and they are vastly different in terms of cycling experience. But with the explosion in recent years of electric bikes, it's kind of another hazard to look out for. And there are a lot of e-bike riders out there who don't know the highway code, even to a basic level. So there would be an opportunity where these delivery companies as well, I think driving test instructors and companies such as like BSM, among others, those who provide driving lessons and have driving schools, there should be a provision in there for cycling proficiency. That's where I think it should go. So, as well as I think e-bike riders should wear mandatory helmets, I said that on my very first vlog, it's a case of, I do think that cycling proficiency for motorists should be compulsory, and also delivery riders should go through the same intensive cycling proficiency as well. Because I said it's a two-way street. We see motorists not showing awareness, but we also see cyclists, e-bike riders, and the like showing the same lack of awareness as well by running red lights, jumping on the pavements and pinging on pavements at 15 miles an hour. So it's got to be all the way around. It's not just attacking one set of users of the road. It's all about educating everybody so that we can work in this ecosystem together. That's where I see it. But you know what? I want to know your thoughts. Remember, you can find us on X, aka Twitter. You can find us on Facebook, E-Bikes Ltd. You can find us on TikTok, E-Bikes. Wherever you are on the socials, we are as well. We're on Instagram as well. E-Bikes.co.uk is the official website. We have a load of e-bikes available. We've got engwe. We are official resellers for engwe. Engwe electric bikes, himiway as well. We're constantly adding new brands of electric bikes, so watch this space as well that we're going to be promoting. But also as well, you can get your bike converted into an electric bike with us. We do mid-drive motors, specializing in the Bafang mid-drive range of motors. If you want to keep it road legal, happy to do that. If you want something a little more powerful, we're happy to do that as well. But yeah, get in touch with us. E-Bikes.co.uk is the official website. We're on YouTube with our quick tips and tricks videos, and much, much more. We've got a lot going on at E-Bikes and a lot more coming as well. E-Bikes.co.uk is the website. That is where you get all your information about us here at LE Bikes. 07535 301029 is our phone number if you want to get in touch with us at LE Bikes as well and ask any questions about electric bikes. Come and get your repairs done. We have a battery diagnosis and repair service as well. So if your battery's not giving you the range it used to, we have a service for that as well. We service and repair electric bikes and sell e-bikes as well. I have been Liam Angel, aka Straight Shooting LJ, and I will see you next time on the LE Bikes podcast and vlog. Take care, everyone. Looking for an electric bike? Want to convert a bike you already have? Or just looking for an extra battery for your e-bike? Check out our range at lebikes.co.uk.